An oral at-home HIV test that delivers results in as little as 20 minutes is finally coming to Canada. Rourke has been used in the U.S. for well over a decade. Its company confirms the self-test received a license to distribute from Health Canada. While it's not the first self-test on the market, it's the first oral swab, so it doesn't require any blood. The oral option looks like a popsicle stick with a flat pad at one end that's swabbed along the gums. Experts say this less invasion option is an alternative for people who are queasy about giving blood. Joining me now is Dr. Rourke, a Toronto-based clinical neuropsychologist and scientist at St. Michael's Hospital. Good morning, doctor. Thank you so much for being with us. So how significant is this move, the fact that these self-tests have now been approved?
It's exciting and very significant. Another option for people to get tested, to know their status, to get access to life-saving treatments for HIV. So it's a huge advance.
How will it help reach communities that otherwise may have not been tested?
That's right. So, we set out 5 years ago. We've been orchestrating bringing these tests to market here in Canada so that people would have options. And then we've been working with those communities on the ground, Black, Indigenous, racialized people who use substances, men who have sex with men, engaging those communities and really finding ways to build out the distribution networks that provide them with access to these tests, so they can actually get, can be tested in their, wherever it's most comfortable for them, in a private, comfortable, safe place.
How accurate is the oral self-test compared to blood-based or lab testing?
It's over 99% accurate, so it's just like the other test that's now approved, so they're very comparable that way. This provides options for people, a blood-based test and an oral fluids. Both are just highly accurate tests that allow people to get to know their status, to then have options of moving forward with treatment.
Yeah, well, let's talk a little bit more about that. How will people who test positive at home be connected to care quickly?
That's right. So we've been working with governments across the country. We ran the program for the federal government with the access a couple of years ago. We reached 100,000 Canadians. We're going to make sure that these tests, once they're funded, get in the hands of people through those distribution networks, using technology, using frontline community-based organizations and other community-based mechanisms. They know where to reach the right people, and we're going to build out that system to help reach the people who are most in need.
Dr. Rourke, this is certainly a step forward, but I do have to ask why it took so long to come to Canada.
It's a great question. We set our eyes 5 years ago on realizing that if we want to land HIV in Canada, we needed this option. And so we set out to do that. Governments were not doing it, so I've been orchestrating with an amazing team at St. Michael's Hospital, working with these manufacturers, and they have incredible people behind them to bring these tests to Canada. And so that's been sort of an interesting process, but one that has been very successful. Now these options are available to Canadians, and we're going to reach everyone who needs it, all the undiagnosed, and get them connected to care. All we need is the governments to step up, the ministries of health in every province and territory, and the federal government to help us. We've shown that it works. We just need to scale here. It's an execution problem and funding to reach those people to end this in Canada.
Incredible effort by you and your team. We thank you so much, Dr. Rourke. We're glad that you could join us today.